is sufficient. Both complaints exhaustively laid down the facts with respect to the anomalous disbursements, misuse or abuse, and malversation of confidential funds for the Office of the Vice President and as well as Office of the as well as the DepEd. So it supports the allegation. It supports the findings that indeed, in terms of concealing the act of malversation and misuse of confidential funds, it had to resort to falsifying this alleged liquidation vouchers using fictitious names. That is a very strong ground.
De Lima also argues the impeachment complaints versus President Marcos were prematurely dismissed at the committee level.
For us, it was prematurely killed at the committee level. Ang dito sa stage na to dapat allegational sufficiency lang. Allegational. And wala pa nga yung mga tungkol sa evidence. Saying that a particular allegation or a particular evidence is hearsay is a question of admissibility of evidence. So doon na lang yan sa evidentiary hearing, sa trial proper. Matetest, madidetermine, are this admissible? Are this hearsay? Are these lacking in a substantial or lacking of supporting evidence? That's all in the proper stage, but not in this stage.
As the defense team is concerned, we would like to be optimistic in terms of fairness. We would like to give the lawmakers, being duly elected officials and representatives of their constituents, the benefit of the doubt na magkakaroon ng fairness, meaning kung ano yung naging standard doon sa impeachment complaints laban sa ating Pangulo, they will apply the same standards. Now, because it's too early for us to pass judgment, politics plays a role, but as lawyers, we would like to present a solid defense, solid enough, no, that kahit na alam nating may partisan politics involved, may hirapan sila, no, na maging unfair to the Vice President.
POA also confident they can defend the Vice President against multiple allegations, including alleged misuse of public funds.
Pagdating sa impeachment, it's quite trickier because ang kinakausap din natin dito is yung public. Hindi ba? Dapat maintindihan ng publiko para maniwala yung publiko na talagang walang katiwalian. Ipapaliwanag natin ng malinaw kung ano ba talaga yung konteksto at ano ba talaga ang nangyari para mapakita natin na itong mga pangalan na to, whether it's false or real names, hindi nangangahulugan na nagkaroon ng katiwalian. You know, it's not because they're saying na may aliases or kung totoo man o hindi to mga pangalan to, automatically meron ng katiwalian, hindi ba? It's, for us, that's jumping into a major conclusion, not unsupported by facts. We just have to have a uniform standard, no? Because every single peso counts. So, whether it's politically motivated or not, I will just leave that to our kababayans.